Um, so I kind of want to talk about my mixed family. So my mom and dad got divorced when I was 4, and then my dad got remarried like a couple years later. And it's when I was little, I used to have, like, before they got divorced, I had a pretty good relationship, I think, with both of my parents. I can't really remember, but from what they told me. And then my dad moved out, and I was just kind of like, what the heck? Like, he's the one who left, so it's his fault, and I treated him, looking back now, like I treated him awful. And so my mom and I kind of grew like really close over the next probably 5 years. And then I got to middle school, and they consistently, like, they talked shit about each other. They just went on, and it was exhausting to listen to. And then I kind of realized, like, I was starting to understand both sides of their stories. And when I was like 12, I kind of realized, okay, now I understand why my dad left. And I kind of turned the tables. Like, I started treating her really bad, and my dad kind of became my best friend. And
so at the beginning, you was treating your dad awful because you didn't know the whole story, but now after you found out both sides of the story, now you're treating your mom awful.
Right, and I just, again, looking back, I just feel so bad. Like, neither of them deserved the way that I treated them. Like, they make mistakes, and I think I was really young and just didn't understand. But now I'm at a point in my life where, like, a year ago, my dad and my stepmom, they kicked me out, and I was just kind of like, what the heck? And what really got me upset was the fact that it was my stepmom. She texted me, and I was just bewildered that my dad would even think that that's okay. Or
because you thought that you and your dad was growing a better relationship.
Right. And so now, like, I don't really talk to either of them, and so it kind of flipped again. Like, I've been a lot closer with my mom now, and I'm not really talking to my dad, and I'm kind of like in this predicament where I want to have a good relationship with both of them at the same time, but I feel like I'm really bad at communicating, and that's something I know I need to get better at, but I also know that my dad struggles with communicating as well. He grew up in a really rough household, and so he's kind of emotionally hindered. I understand that, and I understand why. So I almost feel like it's all up to me to try and communicate to him, but on the flip side, it's like, he's the adult. He should also, like, in this relationship, he is the adult. He's the father figure. He should be the one kind of coming to me as well. And
because he's your dad, he's your parent.
Right.
You shouldn't have to parent your parent.
Right. And I feel like after all of those years that we had such a strong relationship, I feel like he would want to fix that. But I don't know if I've been thinking a lot about, like, how I would approach him, and I don't know if that's something that maybe I need to just sit down with myself and maybe type it all out and just kind of organize my thoughts, or if that's something that I should invite him to dinner with, or I don't know. I don't want my stepmom around because I feel like she's the dividing factor between not only my mom and myself, but between my mom and my dad, obviously, and then my dad and myself. And it's...
So you feel like your stepmom is ruining both of your parents' relationship,
right.
The relationship you have with your dad, or trying to rebuild in the relationship you have with your mom.
Exactly. And it's... I almost feel bad for saying that because she's been there for me for 18 years.
But she also texted you too.
Right. She texted me saying that. She didn't even, like, I was on the other side of the state visiting my boyfriend, and I told him that.